What's going on, guys? Pond Solo Fishing here. So I got a really cool trick that I want to show you guys that I don't think I've ever seen anybody else do. Doesn't mean it's a bad trick, doesn't mean it's a good trick, but it's something that I found recently actually that I discovered that I think is pretty fantastic. So I'm going to share it with you. I've had a lot of hookups because of this. So what I'm going to show you is how to basically take your normal standard worm, any kind of stick worm, doesn't really matter what it is, but anything that's got a nice little flat surface at the end. You can even do this to a paddle tail if you wanted to. But I'm going to show you how to give this thing a lot more flair than you would normally see. So there's a product out there, it's called a Neko Skirt, okay? This one in particular is by VMC. I don't know if anybody else makes them. They come in a bunch of different colors. I've got an ungodly amount of these things. They're dirt cheap. It's like, I'll include a link down below in my description. I'll include an Amazon link directly to it so you can easily find it. But these things are like a couple bucks. I think they're like $3 to $5 typically. I'm sure when I pull it up it'll be like 50, but like $3 to $5. But kind of show you a little close up of it. But really all it is exactly what it says. It's a skirt. It's got these little fringy little crazy things, and then this right here is a metal piece right here that drives right into the worm. So these are typically meant, as it sounds, the Neko Skirt is normally meant for a Neko Rig. Okay, I'm going to be making a Neko Rig video here soon, but I looked at this and I said, this is a missed opportunity. It's not really a Neko Rig as much as it is for any kind of rig. So I want to show you a couple cool things that you can do with this. So first one, you got your normal worm. Pop this straight in. Normally what I would recommend is you would heat this up with a lighter. It's metal heated up with a lighter so it slides right in. And then when it cools off, it molds around it. So that actually works really good. But now if you look, your worm now has a little something extra on it. This little something extra, I've been playing around with it the last, I'd say a couple months. Ridiculous. So I've had so many more hookups using this than just the worm by itself. Now let me tell you something else you can do. Watch this. Now this is something that I've recently decided to try because I don't know, I'm crazy, I'm not really sure. So you got your normal worm with one Neko Skirt on it. I know, right? Watch this. Bam! Pop one of these bad boys in the end. On the other side, helps if you do this sober, because even sober I'm messing this up. Now you got two skirts. Now the reason why that's important is the first one I showed you would be best used for a Carolina or a Texas rig. But this bad boy, pop this on a Ned Rig, you could pop this on a Wacky rig, and look at the action. Action Jackson. Freaking ridiculous. So I have never seen this before. I'm going to call this the Pond Solo Rig. If anybody else is popping this around out there after this video is put out, they stole my stuff. This is the Pond Solo Rig. Again, we're going to call this the Wacky Ponds. Pop one of these off, and then you got yourself just a normal Pond Solo Rig. It's good stuff. But I'm telling you guys, this is going to catch a lot more fish. It gives a ton more action to it. And it makes a lot different kind of presentation than you would normally have with a worm by itself. But I'm gonna show you something else. Let's get a little crazy. Let's get a little crazy. So there's just a regular worm. Throw it back in here. I'm going to wonder why that's all ripped apart later. But there's a couple different things that you can do with this that make this thing pretty versatile. Alright, so you got your normal lizard. Normally you hook it up right through the head. Hook pops out right about here. You can pop this right in his booty. Right in that little. And you'd only want to do this with a big lizard. But this is something else I've been trying out. And this thing will go right there, right into the lizard booty. Now, look at that. Look at the freaking action now that's inside this lizard. If you guys aren't throwing this, and you aren't, because it's my rig. I made this up. I've never seen this anywhere else. Never. Especially with a lizard. If you're in Florida and you're not using these lizards, I don't know what you're doing. Lizards kill it in Florida. Absolutely kill it in Florida. But they work anywhere. It doesn't matter if you have lizards or not. The action on a lizard is insane. If you are a new fisherman, get on the lizard. I'm telling you. So, just so you can see all that versatility there, I mean, you could do it on, I'm looking around, I could probably put it on all kinds of things. Like, I'm afraid to start pulling out paddle tails and everything else. But you could literally pop this on the end of a paddle tail. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pop it on the end of a paddle tail. All right. So this right here, just because I want to make it easy, because literally my camera is standing on top of all my paddle tails right now, I grabbed a Yum Money Minnow. These are actually pretty awesome if you've never used them before. Check these guys out. These are freaking insane. So Yum Money Minnow, nice little paddle tail. Guys, this has been a game changer for me. I'm telling you, it's such a simple, cheap modification that you can make to anything. And the best part is that if it's not freaking working, you just rip the damn thing off. I'm telling you, heat these up with a lighter. It's so much easier. All right, check this out. It was a paddle tail, and look at this. Freaking amazing. Put a little skirt on that bad boy. Now, you got this super, and let's talk about these money minnows anyway. These things are got some insane action, absolutely insane. But look at it with that skirt on it. You're welcome. You're welcome, America, Great Britain, Australia, whoever's watching this. That's how you do it right there. Now, another cool thing about it is that it has a slight bit of weight to it, so it changes how this thing swims. So normally these swim like this, you know, their normal side to side kind of motion. When you add that weight into it, it swims like this. Okay, so it adds a little bit of weight to anything that you add it to. I've never used it on the money minnow, so I don't know exactly, but I assume probably the same as the other ones. So it adds a little bit of weight to it. So now this is more bottom heavy, which means it's swimming up like this. The advantage of that is that it changes where it is in the water column. Another advantage is that now with this profile, it's pushing more water against the front side. More water, more noise, it's going to draw in more fish. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm telling you, this has caught me a ridiculous amount of fish. I cannot recommend a more easy modification that you can make to anything. Wacky rig, Carolina rig, Texas rig, anything. Again, there's the product. It's VMC. It's a Neko Skirt. There's 2 in a pack. Dirt freaking cheap. I will have a link, so check in my description. I'm going to have a link directly to it. All right, guys. That is all I really want to say about it. But if you guys want to catch some good fish, check it out. Big fish, small fish, any kind of fish, it freaking drives them crazy. Especially the Wacky rig with that double right there. Pow! All right, guys. Well, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and of course, hit that like button. Throw some comments down there. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. And I'd really love to see when you guys try it out. I want to see your results. So actually, if you guys try it out, I want to do some challenge videos and everything. I want to see you guys using your challenge videos. Throw your link to your video directly in my comment section. I would love to help you guys get some promo out of it as well. So, and of course, make sure you guys throw that around. Let's get the pond solo rig trending. All right, well, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the water.